Hello, my name is Esther Nema, and today we are starting the first series of Portraits of Hope. Real stories, real people. So not only will we have common stories, but we'll also have stars of people that we really admire, people like our guest today. She's an entrepreneur of over 10 years, an award-winning journalist and director, and today she comes to tell us the story of what has made her a true alchemist. Join us today as we start Portraits of Hope and look forward to many more interesting stories of many people you would like to hear. Thank you for joining us, and tell us about Santa. Just to introduce yourself before. Who is Santa?
Okay, Santa is a creative director, stroke entrepreneur. So I work in theater, film, TV production, as well as corporate video production as well. So I've been in the industry for about since 2011. So it's actually quite a long time. And yeah, so anything in terms of creating.
So today we have Joy Adams. He can sell anything, anytime. He can even sell us. And today he's here to tell us his story, his entrepreneurship journey, very adventurous. If you're going to talk about boldness, courage, and resilience, Joy Adams will definitely fit in that word. So, Joy Adams, how are you?
I'm good, Esther.
Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Joy Adams?
I describe myself as a videographer and an innovator.
And an innovator.
Yeah.
All right. Right on that innovative journey and an entrepreneur, I know videography is your passion and you've really done a lot in that area, I mean, which you will tell us about. But did you ever know when you were younger that you would be an entrepreneur, an innovator, you would start something?
While I was young, I actually didn't know anything, but I really would try to do a lot of things. I'll just make statements. Like I remember back at home when I was growing up in Tharaka, and I think where our home is like a flight path. So a plane every day, there's a certain plane that will just pass above the skies. And I remember, because my dad was out in school as a teacher, and I was staying with my mom at home. I'll tell her, one day I'm going to make that plane. One day I'm going to be on that plane. So for me, that is how my life was. And whenever I went to like the market, the nearby market, I'd go to the garages, and we used to have a lot of bicycles, the garages back in Shags. We never used to have motorbikes, we never used to have a lot of cars that time. So I would collect a lot of, these movable parts, small car parts and bicycle parts, bearings, and I'll just come home with them. And they'll be like, why do you bring all these? This is just garbage, why are you collecting all these things,
Yeah.
Let's go to 2020 when there was COVID. I'd visited another school and I felt like they had a lot of needs. Like they didn't have books, they didn't have pens, they didn't have desks, school desks. So I was just motivated to just talk to friends and fundraise a good amount of money to do the project and build them desks. So that was my other project that I did in 2020.
So when you were working, you just found yourself attracted to do these extra things.
Yeah. And like for me, I think the key thing, whenever you want to do anything, interest is good and having that passion is good, but then you must do it with precision. You must do your research well. You must do your research well.
It's really exciting to be on our third show, and we're really excited to have conversations with real people, real stories. And we've been doing a lot of stories on entrepreneurs just to see their journey and experience their journey. And today we have yet another entrepreneur who is joining us. He is also a pastor, he's an author, name it. He's an accomplished person, and I'm sure you can't wait to hear his story of where he got this great resilience and pursuits and interest from. Today we are being joined by Samuel Mwinamo. Karibu, welcome to the Hub.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here today and just to take part in this. I love what you're doing,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that I can be a part of it.
Tell them how stunning the hub is and the great work I've done here.
It's a portrait of Africa.
It's refreshing. And yet you were struggling with work. How then did you manage to navigate the city life? How was that for you though?
I was lucky to have my family host me. Part of my family is the city, so they hosted me for quite some time. I think that made things easy, but it also had a negative impact because I became comfortable.
So if you didn't have, you know, the stories of the way they say those who came to Nairobi had to go to maybe.
No. I never had to go to some undesirable places to start from there.
Yeah.
For me, it was smooth sailing. But I'm saying it was good on one hand, but on the other hand, it was not so good because what happened is I became comfortable.